Mom, take James to the hospital first. I'll handle this matter. After a few seconds of contemplation, Dahlia finally made her decision. Dahlia, you must stand up for your brother. You can't let that bastard off the hook, Florence said angrily. Don't worry, I know what to do. Dahlia nodded. She then signaled the 2 security guards to take Florence and James to the hospital. Lyra, what do you think of this situation? Dahlia massaged her temples, feeling a headache coming on. President Dahlia, it's quite clear. Dustin was the one who attacked first. The security guards witnessed everything. There's no doubt about it, Lyra said. But my mom's words. Dahlia hesitated. She was well aware of her mother's aggressive nature and her brother's reckless behavior. No matter what, hitting someone is wrong, Lyra spoke righteously. Even if there was some kind of misunderstanding, couldn't he have just talked it out? Besides, James is your younger brother. He beat him so badly without considering your feelings. That alone proves he has a terrible character. Dahlia frowned, her suspicions deepening. Indeed, even if her mother and brother were aggressive, that was no reason to resort to violence. And Dustin had been so ruthless. She had felt a little guilty before, but now, she was convinced that divorcing him had been the right decision. President Dahlia, we can't just let this go. He dared to attack someone, so he must pay the price, Lyra said coldly. Already irritated, Dahlia grew even angrier at those words. She immediately pulled out her phone and dialed Dustin's number. Inside a moving silver Bentley, Dustin glanced at the caller ID and frowned slightly. Still, he answered. Dustin, I need a reasonable explanation. Dahlia's voice was commanding. Explain what? Did you hit my brother just now? I did. But, before Dustin could finish, Dahlia cut him off. So it really was you? I can't believe you'd do something like this. Just because we got divorced, you're taking revenge on my family? Dustin was stunned. She was coming at him so aggressively without even asking for his side of the story. 3 years of marriage, and yet she had no trust in him at all? Even a stranger wouldn't be this unfair. Dahlia, am I really that despicable in your eyes? You only see that I hit someone. Have you even considered why? Dustin said in a low voice. No matter the reason, violence is never justified, Dahlia retorted firmly. Dustin let out a mocking laugh. At this point, he was completely disappointed. Right or wrong didn't matter anymore. She had already chosen her brother over everything else. Dustin, for the sake of our past marriage, I'm giving you a chance to make amends. Go to the hospital right now and apologize to James, and I'll pretend this never happened. Otherwise what? You'll have me arrested? Or send someone after me? Dustin countered. Dustin, do you really not care at all? Do we have to turn against each other like this? Dahlia shouted. Care? Ha, do we even have anything left to care about? I hit him, so do whatever you want, you. Dahlia was about to explode, but Dustin hung up. She was so furious she nearly threw her phone. She had always been good at managing her emotions, which was how she had reached her current position. But now, she was truly losing her composure. President Dahlia, that bastard Dustin is too arrogant. Should I get someone to teach him a lesson? Lyra suggested. No need. Whatever I owed him before, we're even now. Dahlia took a deep breath and forced down her anger. But, Lyra wanted to say more, but Dahlia raised a hand to stop her. Enough. We'll drop this for now. The most important thing at the moment is the Harmon family's charity gala. The charity gala? Does it have something to do with our partnership? That's right. I just received word that the Harmon family has put Nicholson Group on their shortlist. If we perform well, we might become their new business partner. That's fantastic. I'll start preparing right away. Meanwhile, on the other side of the city, after hanging up, Dustin arrived at Swinton First Hospital in Natasha's car. They hurried inside and entered a VIP ward. On the hospital bed lay a frail, white-haired elderly man. His face was pale, his lips purple, and his breathing weak, as if he could pass away at any moment. Several doctors stood nearby, their solemn expressions revealing how dire the situation was. Sis! You're finally back! These doctors are useless! They haven't done anything! A young woman with a high ponytail rushed over. It was Natasha's younger sister, Ruth Harmon. Miss Harmon, we've done everything we could. gastric lavage, dialysis, hemoperfusion, and various medications. But it's all just treating the symptoms, not the cause, one of the doctors said helplessly. If you can't handle it, then step aside. Let Mr. Dustin take over, Natasha said coldly. Mr. Dustin? Everyone turned to look at Dustin, their expressions turning skeptical. He was too young to be a skilled doctor. Sis, you must be joking. This guy is Mr. Dustin? Ruth looked at Dustin in shock. He's about my age. Can he really do this? Don't judge by appearances. If Mr. Hunter recommended him, he must be exceptional, Natasha said. To be honest, she wasn't entirely confident either. But if Mr. Hunter had personally endorsed Dustin, there had to be something special about him. Maybe Mr. Hunter was tricked? Ruth was still doubtful. Hey you, do you actually know medicine? I know a little, Dustin replied. Just a little? Ruth scoffed. Do you realize that every doctor in this room is a top specialist? If they're helpless, what can you possibly do? Ruth! Don't be rude, Natasha scolded. Sis! This guy looks totally unreliable. What if he kills Grandpa? Ruth said. Stop talking nonsense, Natasha frowned. I won't believe in him unless he proves himself. Ruth crossed her arms. How do you want me to prove it? Dustin asked calmly. Diagnose me. Tell me what's wrong, and if you're right, I'll trust you. You sure? What, are you scared? If you don't have the skills, then leave and stop wasting our time. Ruth sneered. Stick out your tongue, Dustin said. Ruth obediently opened her mouth. After a quick glance, Dustin said matter-of-factly, You have excessive liver heat, hormonal imbalance, irregular periods, and frequent headaches. Also, you ate something bad today, which upset your stomach. You've had diarrhea at least 6 times already. Oh, and you have hemorrhoids. The moment he said that, Ruth's face froze.
And just can't accept it. This can't be the end yet. You promised